Good morning, this is John Dunn here, just in a field of oilseed rape stubble, and I'm doing some stubble cultivation. Now the reasons for this cultivation are twofold. Firstly, the crop was part of the straw incorporation measure, so we have to cultivate into straw as soon as possible after harvest. But secondly, and one of the main reasons I like stubble cultivating after oilseed rape is as a method of slug control. So I like oilseed rape, it's a great break crop, it has served us very well. We're growing it here on the farm since 2007. It's a great break crop with many benefits, but unfortunately it can lead to increased slug numbers, and we certainly have suffered in some years with damage to following crops after oilseed rape. We've suffered from slug hollowing in wheat and certainly grazing in wheat and barley. So we've learnt that stubble cultivation after harvest can really help reduce those slug numbers. There's nothing worse than applying slug pellets to a damaged crop of cereals, and the damage is done, and then you're spending money on slug pellets. So it can be very questionable sometimes. So I found that by cultivating the stubble shallow, we're only cultivating about 2 inches, can expose the slug eggs and the slugs themselves to the air and to UV light, and we can effectively desiccate them and dry them out. So I'm only cultivating to about 2 inches, just loosening the top surface of the soil, upsetting their habitat. They've been undisturbed for almost 12 months because the crop is in the ground for so long, and they've been protected by the canopy, but now it's exposed and we have an opportunity to dry them out. So the aim is to leave it loose, unfirmed, so the air can get into it, and the wind is to get up this afternoon and it creates some drying. The drier and the sunnier the weather, the better when you're doing this, because you, as I said, you want to dry out the slugs and their eggs. But this is 2023, so we know what the summer is like. So I'll repeat this process in about 3 weeks' time. I'll pick a sunny, dry day and give it a second shallow run, and it can really upset them. And in the second run, the stubble will be have less life in it, and the stubble will come away at that point as well. So I found it very effective over the years, and I'd much rather deal with the slug problem before we put in a crop than after. So this is the harrow. It's just a 3-metre Amazon catros. We're just cultivating, as I said, to about 2 inches. It's light on diesel. It's no big work involved in pulling it or lifting it, and it's fast. We're doing about 10 acres an hour with just a 3-metre disc harrow. So that's it. You can see that some of the stubble is coming away. Most of them are still intact because there's a lot of life in them. The eggs themselves are very hard to see, but you can find them sometimes. They're little clear balls about the size of a pinhead, and they can be in bundles around the stubble, in around the trash. So by drying it out this way, we can really hit them hard. So that's it. Thanks for your attention.